Ange, can I start with squad news? Is it true that Kevin Danso picked up a knock, and what does that mean for your centre-backs? Could it be Romero, Van der Ven? Are they ready for a start, etc.?
Right, okay. Yeah, I think you covered it all there. Kevin, got a hamstring injury in the last game, so he's out, and Ben's back in. So that's the only sort of change from the weekend. Everyone else got through the game, no problems.
And the second part of that, Van der Ven and Romero, how ready to start do you feel they are?
Yeah, they got through the game well. Obviously, Romero, no issues, and it was great to get Micky back out there, and he felt good, so both available.
And this game is being billed as win or bust, both for Tottenham's season, but in some people's opinion also for you and your project here. How do you feel about it, and how important is it?
Yeah. There aren't many professions in the world where you have to come in and answer questions like that, is there? There isn't there? Yeah. So, but I'm going to be polite and just say, look, we're focused on winning the game tomorrow night, and need to put in a better performance than we did last Thursday. Obviously, that wasn't anywhere near the standard we want to play. Did some good things on the weekend, some not so good things, but we certainly feel like if we can play with the intensity and tempo we played. On the weekend, we'll give ourselves a good chance to progress.
Listen, you've been favourites to win this competition pretty much since it started. That plus, as you've always told me from day one, second season, you've always been a trophy. Any extra pressure than tomorrow? No extra pressure.
It's, I guess, as I said before, I think we obviously were disappointed with our performance in the first leg. I guess the important thing is we didn't make the tie sort of impossible for us to get back into. It's still very tight. Obviously, they've got the goal advantage, but again, being at home and like I said, if we can play with the intensity and tempo we played on the weekend, then I think we have an opportunity to progress. And should we progress, then we'll obviously going to have another big challenge the next round. But right now, the key focus is to put in a really strong performance at home tomorrow night, and then we'll go from there.
Angelo, I wondered, do you ever regret that, giving us that line about always winning in your second season, and has this season and everything that's happened to you sort of done anything to change the way you approach things like that?
Yeah, no, look, I think my view has always been when you ask the question, you answer it. And, I wasn't making anything up. I was asked a question. I answered that question. Now, people have sort of, used it for their own purposes in suggesting I'm making a bold claim. But I wasn't. I was stating a fact. Now, if that doesn't happen this year, then I can't say that anymore if I'm asked next year, can I? So, but what was I supposed to say? Well, yes, I always win one in the second year, but, well, I have in the past, everywhere I've been, but here it won't happen. Is that what people want us to hear? Or I don't have an issue with that. I mean, I think, like I said, people can twist these things and use them, and you know what, maybe we defy all the odds and I do win something. You know what, people will say, wasn't it great that he made such a bold claim? And people just use it the way they want to, depending on the circumstances. I'll always answer things the way I feel comfortable in answering them. I'm really comfortable. I'm proud of the fact that, wherever I've been, I've won things. I think that's something that I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't. Whether I win something in my second year here, then time will tell.